Hello, good afternoon. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you on Tuesday at 2. That would be now. I have a lot of things planned today, so it was a lot, it'll be fun, I think. I have the new paper pumpkin kit for this month. This paper pumpkin kit sold out on April 27th. Hi, Cindy. It sold out on April 27th, so before, usually we have a cutoff date, the month, like to get the April one, you'd have to sign up by the 10th of April. It sold out before that, so it was kind of an unusual situation. So, but I have it here, and one of the reasons it was so popular is because it has a little square of what the Moonlight Madness. No, that's not the night. That's not the name. Wait a minute. Anyhow, it has the new square of the new color, and it's all in the new colors. So, hello, Cindy. We're waiting for Chris. Chris will be here. I have to say hi to Terry. I know she's going to watch later, but I'm also going to talk about designing. One of my things, hello, Rhiannon. One of the things I truly love about my job is I love to sit down here in my little comfortable corner and design. So far, you see the table behind me. I have 23 cards that I've designed with 3 of the new sets. So my happy place is to just sit here with everything surrounding me and then just design. So the other night I was up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know it was that late. I came down here at 10 after Peter was settled in, and before I knew it, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's just so crazy. Yeah, I have books on tape, and then I have no idea of time. I just have a lot of fun with it. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to stamp. I didn't stamp it ahead of time. We'll stamp the paper pumpkin. There were, well, I'll show you when I turn it around, but lots of great cards. And then I'm going to talk about how I go about designing and where I start, and show you some colors. And we're going to look at the one of the suites, World, let's see here, what is it called? World of Good Suite. World of Good Suite. That's the one we're going to talk about. So, yeah, I'm so happy that you're joining me, Rhiannon. Yay. And Patty. Yay. I haven't talked with you in a while either. So, yeah, we got a good group here today, ladies. I'm so excited. I shouldn't say ladies. Could be guys, too. Sometimes, we have lots of guy stampers, too. So, and then I'm going to talk about the in colors when I turn it around. So, a lot of times in your mind's eye, it'll be like, well, that color looks just like this color, and it's sometimes off, and so I pulled out the in colors. I'm going to show you my little story about how I remember the names of them, and then we will show you some light colors, some kind of colors that you might think, oh, it's kind of similar to that color or this color. So I pulled out some different colors to play with. So a lot to cover. I'm going to go ahead and turn it around, and we'll open up the beautiful paper pumpkin box, and I'll get started with that. I did already poke all the stuff out and get everything ready, so I didn't have to do that right away. So welcome, everyone. Let's do some stamping. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. I try to get it as close as I can without wiggling too much, making everybody like, woo! And I did get a microphone, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet, so I don't know. So here's the beautiful box. Isn't that pretty? So, I mean, suitable for gift giving, right? You put a label on here and you're all set to send somebody a little ray of sunshine here. It's so pretty. It's all these beautiful colors. Okay, speaking of sunshine, so this is next month's paper pumpkin. So you have until from May 11th to June 10th to sign up for this one. This one is going to have lots of extra things in it. So if you're interested at all, I would say later, well, I have it on there now, but I'll put it on again on my website, Stamping Journey. You can go And I'll have a special link if you want to sign up for your paper pumpkin. I would say do it sooner versus later. Okay, so here it is for this month. This was the big coveted one that has gone out. There's 3 different cards. There are 2 full-size cards. You get 4 of each of them. And then a note card, and you get 4 of the note cards. So today I'm going to make 1 of each of them, and then on Friday I'll show you the bumped up version. So that's the plan today. That is the plan for today. So in the inside of your paper pumpkin, it gives you all the instructions. And this time I do have to use my little Stampin' Spot that you get inside here because it's Misty Moonlight. That's the new color, one of the new in colors, and I don't have that yet we couldn't order that yet. So I have a square of it. I have a spot of Misty Moonlight. So there we go. We're going to use it today. So here's the cool stamp set. Here, look at these pretty little flowers that we're going to use on it. And here's the 3 cards that I have already set up so that I can go ahead and do these. So the first instructions tell you to go ahead and stamp all of your labels. So they want you to go ahead and get your stamping done ahead of time. And so I'm just going to pull out the labels. I pre-tied the bows. So you get this twine, the pink and white twine. But I'm going to just put that Magenta Madness twine in white. So I'm going to pull out my, excuse me, on this one I'm going to stamp on the big cloud. That's my Asthma. Thank you, Asthma. Here we go. And look at, did you notice the pretty envelopes? So pretty. There we go. So I'm going to pull all that stuff out. So this one had this pretty envelope. They're all lined. And then the note cards have this Magenta Madness lined color in there too. So very pretty. Okay, so here are my tags that I need to stamp. Here's my color. First thing, the big cloud, it says stamp the big cloud with hay. So when I get a new set, like if I was playing with this, I pull this whole thing off, and if I'm going to sit and design cards with this, I'm going to put every single one of these stamps on blocks so that I can have it all laid in front of me and I can play with it. In this case, we're just going to put on the ones that we're using today. So this first one is hay. Hey, there we go. It's kind of a fun one. Okay, we're gonna do hey. We're gonna do you're amazing, which that's everybody watching me. Y'all are amazing. Here, I'm gonna put this on. There we go. Come on, I'm just trying to get it straight. So sometimes I'll lay it down and use my grid. Sometimes I'll just eyeball it. There we go. And then the third one, let's see here, is, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Here's this one. Oh, happy day. Okay, right here. So you get all these additional ones along with it. So, you know what? This is how I'm so wanting a McDonald's Fountain of Lusciousness. That's what we call the Diet Cokes at McDonald's. That's what the first thing I looked at was like, oh my gosh, it's the Golden Arches. So I'll have to do that in Bumblebee and have a picture of a Fountain of Lusciousness for me. That's Lisa, one of my little helpers. Lisa started that, and we have continued to call it that, our Fountain of Lusciousness, which I have not had since I just haven't been going out to get anything extra like that. Okay, so here's my little spot. So I took my paper snips and I just tore it along, put it along the side here to open this up. And let's see here. Now you can take that off completely, or you can leave it on. It's just got a little sticker that keeps it on there. I would keep it on so you have the lid, and then we're just going to tap, tap, tap here. Now, let's see here. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, it's nice and inked up. Oh, good, good, good. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to just stamp this hay. Big hay right in the middle of our cloud is what we're gonna do. There we go. Give it a good press. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, okay, hey, we're done with one. And now this one gets the You're Amazing. So I'm just lining it up here. Here's my little You're Amazing. So I was going back and forth with Terry yesterday, and we were just talking about designing and, you know, how do you decide what colors you should use and all that good stuff. So I thought I would talk about that a little bit later after we're done with this. You're amazing. Let's see if I can amazingly get it in the center here. Okay, that's good. There we go. And then the last one, oh, happy day. We're gonna stamp this. So in the description or the instructions for the paper pumpkin, this is how they generally start out. Just having you get everything stamped and ready, and then they go into the assembly. So here we go. Let's move this. These have been so, okay, now I'm gonna, let me bring this close. Can you see how the ink isn't everywhere on there? Yeah, oh good, you thought about McDonald's too. When your stamps are new, they have a coating on there from making them, from manufacturing. So I'm gonna stamp this down, and you can see how it's kind of spotty. Can you tell? Can you see that? Not sure. Can you see that well enough? Let's see if I can get it a little bit closer here. Whoop, tap it and get closer. See how it's a little bit spotty there, where it doesn't have ink everywhere? Okay, so that means that there's a coating on here. And eventually after washing it and using it, that'll come off. But the other thing, and I've talked about this before, if you have that where it's so spotty, you can take, I use this white pearl eraser that you can get from any store or order online, whatever, and I actually erase that coating off. I kind of just go over it with my eraser, and then I will show you what a big difference that makes. And then make sure that you get it cleaned off well, so you don't want any of that eraser stuff on your ink pad. So I'm just wiping it off really well. There we go. Okay, and then I dry it on my jeans. Okay. All right, now I'm going to ink it up again with my little ink pad here, and I'm going to stamp it again. Now you can see that the ink is not separating, it's sticking to the stamp itself. So here's the first one, right? Here's the second one after we use the ink pad or the eraser. Duh. Ta-da! Can you see how much difference that makes? It makes a huge difference. You can see all the little lines on there. So now I have that one fixed. So I will go ahead and stamp my little label here. So I like that you can see the difference there. I hope you can see the difference. So if you're trying to stamp with a new one, even if it's red rubber, if it has a lot of solid surface, go ahead and use my little eraser trick so that you get a better stamp image. There we go. There we go. Okay, donezo. Now I have that on there. I left it on so it'll just close up. So now we can put them together. So I'm going to start with our little one here. So I have the little bow and everything. This one has our cute little note card in purple posy, right? Empty inside on Friday. You'll see I'll put an inside in here. So it had our cute little purple posy note card. And then it has, let's see here, this little, I'm going to just turn this over. It has this beautiful array of all these lovely colors here. This is going to go this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. I gave myself a new glue today, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to glue this down on here. Ta-da, ta-da. And then on Friday, I'll have my alternatives to this set. And then I'm going to have, I'm going to work with another new suite, and I want to show you some things with that one. So this one has vellum. Two of them have vellum. This one has vellum. So when you put your vellum on, it will show. So just keep that in mind. So I use glue dots, and I will put the glue dots right down the center where I know it's going to be covered up with this, this one, with this tag. So if I put this on here, I know my glue dots are going to cover up that tag, so I don't have to worry about it showing. Okay, so here's my vellum, here's my glue dots, and I just push my vellum onto the dots. There we go. Ta-da! Line this up, put it down. Okay, and then, excuse me, I'm going to take dimensionals, which they give you here. I made that so big, I'm hoping I'm right in the middle here. Maybe, hello, Mary Catherine. Maybe I need to bring this out a little. Oh, that's in closer. Oh boy, there we go. Maybe that's a little better. Okay, so I'm working right in the center here. So I'm going to take my dimensionals, and I'm going to put them